Another record-setting day for a Reiver. Another day of days for the #1 team in the nation. Ring day for some national champs. Frustrating day, or make that night for TJ. Not exactly a night to remember for LC. Hey, remember when the 4th-ranked volleyball team lost its mojo? It's found it. Another basketball season has been found. And yes, another edition of the Bluffs Sports Zone starts right now. Hello, I'm JJ Davis, and thanks for joining us for another edition of the Bluffs Sports Zone. The Reivers once again put up some big numbers, and I don't know about you, but I've kind of come to expect it. I mean, with the talent on this team, the sky is the limit. IDub took no prisoners against Arkansas Baptist, and this one was pretty much over as soon as it began. It feels like football Saturday morning, September 6th. It looks like a mismatch from the very beginning. Jake Waters, the crossing route to Marty's Bar. Number 3 gets around the corner and checks out. 60-yard scoring play, 52 seconds in, the route is on. Next possession, 2nd and 6 from the Baptist 42. Jake Waters to Andrew Stone, 22 yards and a first down. Next play, Dion Long makes history. Number 1 sets the IDub single-season receptions record. The Reivers scored on the next play. And Dion?
1, 2, 3, DC, man, we out here, man. DC, man.
The D side not just talking the talk, but walking the walk as well. Travis Green with the pick, and the freshman from Omaha North goes the other way. 60-yard TD return, 20-0. The offense scores on its first 5 possessions, and from everywhere, Dion Long breaks free, turns on the Jets, and 61 yards later, it's 27-0. Long, 5 catches on the day for 106 yards. Jake Waters shows why he's received scholarship offers from 4 schools so far, including K-State. The former Falcon can't miss, completes his first 15 passes. IDub completes the 80-yard drive. Waters the last 13. Little pitch and catch to Dion Long. 34-0 still in the first quarter. Everything just as bright on the dark side. Ryan Langford with the exclamation point. Second quarter, 4th and 5 from the 32. No problem. Waters to his big tight end. Will France for the first down and more. Now Jake finished 15 of 16, 252 yards, 4 touchdowns. And how about this magic act? To Barr, 41-0, less than 18 minutes into the game. All in a day's work for number 15. In all, the O-Show runs for 501 yards. Aaron Wimberly here racks up 101. Don Jackson carries the rock 8 times as well for 146 yards. Number 5 brings it home from 41 out. In all, the Reivers put up 815 total yards. Bernard Roberts here with his second touchdown, 54-0 at the half. IDub blasts the Buffaloes 81-14.
Our starters came out and played extremely well, I felt, offensively and defensively, and for our backups to come in and even some of our third stringers and see some of those guys and move the football, it was good to see.
Feel like you found some rhythm early on today?
Definitely. You know, we got some easy completions that got me going, and it got the team going, and you know, we just went from there.
Were you aware that you set the single-season receiving record?
I wasn't really aware. I knew how many catches I had, but I didn't think that was all that the school record was. I was planning on getting 80, 90.
You think this is cold?
I almost forgot what it's like to be on the road, but I told the guys, and you think this one's cold, wait till next week, because it's going to be windy, it's going to be probably colder, and there might be white stuff on the ground.
The undefeated Reivers head north to North Dakota next. And who's number 1 after burying Arkansas Baptist? That's easy.
Wide receiver!
IDub looks like the number 1 team in the country. Just smoked a team it was supposed to smoke. Jake, another big day. 15 of 16. Those numbers speak for themselves. Dion now with a school record 55 receptions in 6 games. And who's to say number 1 can't reach 100? 815 yards of total offense. It was a total mismatch. While the football team was laying the wood to Arkansas Baptist, the baseball team honored at halftime. The 2012 national champs received their national championship rings, courtesy of Ron and Sue Mahoney. Look at that. Bling on top of bling. Reason to feel just a little bit giddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the 2012 baseball national champion, your Iowa Western.
Cool looking rings, huh? Here's something with a familiar ring to it. Can Lewis Central finally beat Harlan? When we come back.
No team covers Southwest Iowa sports like the team at Jenny Edmondson Sports Medicine. For nearly 25 years, Jenny Ed Sports Med certified athletic trainers have cared for thousands of area athletes and their schools. And our partnering physicians at Nebraska Orthopedics help ensure you're taken care of from diagnosis through rehab. If you need to be seen now, come by our Saturday morning walk-in clinic. It's open all fall from 8 to 9:30 a.m. Jenny Edmondson Sports Medicine.
Get up and get groovy.
Kid, what's up with you? Let's get up and play. Do something. Stop slumping like a lump all day. Get on up, come on. Get out the door. Let's shake that booty like never before. Let's run, have fun. Let's jump and groove. Get up and get that body up. Make it move.
Get up, and be a player. Get up.
Woo. Let's run, have fun. Get up and be a player.
Get up and play an hour a day.
Ouch! Sorry. For cool playtime ideas, go online. Just don't stay long.
What does the world need? What will you become? Iowa Western. The world is waiting.
This portion of the Bluff Sports Zone brought to you by the St. Albert Alumni Association.
The Yellow Jackets put it up with the Indians. TJ lands with another thud. And you know, my heart goes out to head coach Mark Puev and the guys. Start out 3-1. Guys beginning to emerge. And then, well, the latest example, Indanola. The Jackets came bursting out looking to bust that 2-game losing skid. Fumbled the opening kickoff. Indanola, 4th and 5 from the DJ-20. Quarterback Cody Smith cruises on in, and the Indians on the board just over a minute into the game. The Jackets fumbled it away on offense. 1st and goal from the 3. Matt Mitchell finds his way through, 14-0. Jason Wallace split time at QB with Dominic Wilson, but it didn't matter. Michael White gets hammered. The visitors kept coming. 1st and goal from the 4. Mike Crawford finds the end zone. 21-0 Indianola after 1. And to make matters worse, lineman Zach Flaherty severely sprained right ankle, wheeled off. 2nd quarter, same as the 1st. Smith to his tight end Blake Beard falls in 28-0. TJ, its own worst enemy, lost 4 fumbles, picked off 3 times. Here, Joey Giaffretti takes it the other way inside the 20. Matt Mitchell does the rest. Number 16 takes the handoff and just powers his way in. 35-0 Indians. Dominic Wilson tried his luck at QB. The visitors gang tackling. Yellow Jacket ground game nowhere. Late in the 2nd, Mike Crawford finds the end zone again. 42-0 at the break. But the home team, the Jackets, kept their heads up, won the 2nd half. Dominic Wilson threw for 1, and here catches one of 2 touchdowns, but too little too late. Indanola takes it to TJ, 45-22. Still the head coach, proud his guys fought back.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, at halftime, you don't have any huge halftime speech that's going to fire them up and try to erase a 42-point deficit, but you want them to learn how to fight to the end.
Valley High School. How tough has it been? You guys have lost 3 straight.
It's been pretty tough. I mean, we played some pretty good teams, but I don't know. I think in the grand scheme of it, we've kind of beat ourselves.
What about the mindset of the players the last 3 weeks struggled?
The players have actually kind of kept, for the most part, kept it held together. I mean, even tonight, being down 42-0 at half, we came back, fought back, ended up still losing, but we fought back to 45-22.
So the listening and learning continues. TJ drops its third straight, and the Yellow Jackets drop to 3-4 overall. Only stat that matters from this game, right there. Unlucky 7. 7 turnovers. 7. Doesn't matter who you're playing. Not gonna win. TJ has lost 3 straight. AL back on track. Shut out the Rough Riders. Good for Jared Thompson. 3 TD passes. Good for my man Brandon Colpitz. 9 for over 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. And good for the D side. First shutout. The Lynx back home against Joaquin. Then there's 7th-ranked Lewis Central. The Titans hit the road to Harlan. Need I say more? IWTV student Aaron Zach says the rest.
Road game coverage brought to you by Jenny Edmondson Sports Medicine.
It's a showdown in Harlan tonight, ladies and gentlemen. 7th-ranked Lewis Central is on the road to tackle number 10 Cyclones. The home team looking to blow by the Titans for the 17th straight time. We begin with Harlan's offense here. It's Adam Jewell connecting with Nate Clower. Number 42 gets some good yards after the catch, and that sets up a first down in LC territory. Chris Hopkins then shakes off some tacklers and gives the Cyclones yet another first down. This time, Hopkins again up the middle for another solid. It sets up a 1st and goal. Adam Jewell scores off of a 2-yard keeper. Harlan is up 7-0 early in the first. A little bit later, the Titans quarterback Austin Simmons passes to wide receiver Luke Harrison. The senior breaks off some tacklers to give Lewis Central a first down inside the Cyclone 20. Titans scored 2 plays later to tie it up. Second quarter now. Harlan runs right back. Hopkins up the middle to give the Cyclones another 1st and goal. Next play, the senior again for the touchdown. The home team grabs a 14-7 lead. LC trying to keep pace here. Crucial 3rd down. Simmons again rolls out and is stopped. Harlan takes over now. Jewell passes down the field and finds David Radigan for another Cyclone touchdown. The Clones lead it 21-7. Late first half, Simmons connecting to Mark Savage. LC 1st and goal. Titans only get a field goal, 21-10, Harlan at the half. Second half begins now. Cyclones pick up where they left off. Jewell to Clower, 26-yard touchdown, 28-10 Cyclones. The Titans' Alex Reed can only stand and watch. Late in the third, the Cyclones seal the deal. Jewell throwing his 3rd touchdown pass of the night. This is hauled in by Clower. Clower catches his 2nd touchdown. Harlan cruises to a 35-10 victory.
Well, we just didn't make the plays obviously tonight. You know, you go to Merrill Field after they got beat last week, and you know, they brought their A game, and we just made way too many mistakes early in the game, and you know, it just was insurmountable. Well, I think it was just it wasn't necessarily any specific thing. Drop, pass, throw. We just broke down. It seemed to be broke down in about every series. Somebody had a mistake, and you can't do that against good football teams, and we just made a lot of mistakes tonight and paid for it on the scoreboard.
For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Aaron Zach.
Thanks, Aaron. So LC drops its 2nd in 3 games. Austin Simmons, 1 touchdown pass. Alex Martin does average over 5 yards per carry, and Nate with the lone TD reception. Harlan humbles the Titans for the 17th straight time. Hey, Harlan is still Harlan, no matter how up or down the Cyclones are. And St. Albert is St. Albert. The Falcons roll at Red Oak. Jacob Bengen, just 2 carries, but 1 was good for 77 yards and a touchdown. Cole Herr only carried the rock 5 times, but still 78 yards and 2 TDs. And Tucker, a touchdown pass. St. Albert, now 6-1. The misery continues for Harlan Christian. Woodbine shoots down the Eagles 72-20. Steve Horan a couple of touchdown strikes. Good game for Devin Copera. 14, 169 yards and 2 scores, but 8-man football. HC makes the trip with just 10 guys. Hang in there, Coach Struck and the Eagles. It will get better. Getting better for the IDub volleyball team. The Reivers just overpowering everybody. After the break.
At Council Bluffs Savings Bank, our goal is to help you, your families, and your businesses grow and prosper for generations. We take pride in our community, whether it's volunteering our time or helping individuals, families, and businesses succeed. We provide you with the personal service and attention you deserve. With over 220 years of banking experience, decisions are made locally. We are Council Bluffs people operating at Council Bluffs Bank to help Council Bluffs be a better place to work and live. Council Bluffs Savings Bank, hometown banking, the way it used to be. Member FDIC.
Yes, ready. Go get it.
Oh, come on, Randy. Animal shelter, here I come. And no, I'm not crazy or emotionally damaged. That's a stereotype. I just belong to a total loser. I'm a good dog. So if you want a pet, adopt. And if you see Randy, tell him he dropped his wallet.
Did you get a call from the coach about those kids who were caught drinking?
Not our guys. They know better.
Yeah, they know better.
Heads up, sport.
Real kids are curious about alcohol. 40% tried by the 8th grade. Talk early, talk often, get others involved.
This portion of the Bluff Sports Zone brought to you by Cutler O'Neill, Meyer Woodring, family-owned funeral home, serving Council Bluffs in southwest Iowa for over 100 years.
It's a long season, and it's rarely, if ever, perfect. Just ask the IDub volleyball team. Hey, remember when the Reivers were #1 in the nation? Then kind of struggled a bit, lost a few matches. Well, what a difference a few weeks make. Here's IDub TV student Aaron Burgess.
It's a battle of 2 Iowa junior college powerhouses. Iowa Western took on Iowa Lakes. It was a pink out as both fans and players wore pink to support breast cancer awareness. Jumping right into the action, the Reivers coming out strong. Sophomore Zoraida Heredia with a kill. Now it's Iowa Lakes looking for a kill on the outside, and Yulia Veronka says, "Not today." She turns the shot away, capping a 6-0 run to start the set. IWCC are starting to show why they're the #4 team in the land. They go to another outside hitter, Aaron Weiss, this time coming around the backside for the kill to give the Reivers a 13-4 lead. Iowa Western looking to put the Lakers away. It's Aaron Weiss again, this time tapping it down before the Lakers can react. IW would go on to win set 1, 25-16. Second set, the Reivers are already rolling. It's another weapon for IWCC as it's Stephanie Martinez-Ortiz taking the set and pounding it down to the floor, giving Iowa Western a 7-1 lead. IW now pulling all the tricks out of their bag. It's Stephanie Martinez-Ortiz with back-to-back aces, widening the gap between the two teams. The score is now 12-3. These two aces even had the band up and cheering. Iowa Lakes seemingly has no answer for the Reivers. It's Heredia again with the kill as it hits off the Laker libero to grab a 20-10 lead. Next, IWCC's Alexa Griffith-Hardy with the tricky dump shot. She puts it between all 6 Iowa Lake defenders. That gives the Reivers a 21-10 lead. Stephanie Martinez-Ortiz with the kill to finish the set, 25-10. The third set, the only question seemed to be whether the Reivers would stay focused and sweep yet another team this year. All the seriousness didn't leave a little time for dancing, though, as players waited for the start of the third set. Third set ends Aaron Weiss hosting a block party and shows a little excitement after, giving IDub a 3-1 lead. It's back to the serve game for Iowa Western as the sophomore Corey Eamon this time with the ace, giving Iowa Western a 9-3 lead. IWCC turning it on now. After a talk with coach to make sure they keep their foot on the throttle, it's Stephanie Martinez-Ortiz with another kill as she widens the Reiver lead 14-5. There's that girl again, Aaron Weiss holding down the middle as she puts on a one-woman show, putting up a stone wall, helping IDub to go on a 9-0 run, making the score 17-5. Set point for Iowa Western, it's Heredia nailing it off the block for the Reivers as they take the set and the match 25-11. IWCC comes up with another sweep. For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I am Aaron Burgess.
Coach McBroom and the Reivers back on the court less than 24 hours later. The Reiver Festival kicked off Friday, October 5th at high noon. Alexa Griffith Hardy with the touch. She had 7 kills. IDUP takes control early over Kansas City, Kansas. Zoraida Heredia, touche. The Reivers jumped out 17-7. Stephanie Martinez Ortiz does the honors, one of her 8 Ks. The home team wins the first set 25-14. The Blue Devils regroup, hoping to make a match of it. Second set, all Reivers with the stone wall, grabbing 8-4 lead. IDUB rips off 13 straight points. Sarah Kemp leads everybody with 14 kills. And before you could blink, it was 21-4. Kemper with her softer side. Zoraida Heredia, 12 digs overall, one of her 9 Ks. Changing sides, the Reivers rolled 25-11. IDUB goes for the sweep. Look at that. Diana Acevedo, one of her 23 digs. Sarah Kemp little brains over Braun. 8-2. Home team once again. Kemp a killer, one of her 5 Ks in the third set alone. 17-8 Reivers, and IDUB KOs KCK 25-19 to win the match 3-0. The Reiver Festival gets underway with a bang. We'll make that a quick kill. IDUB KO'd Cloud County from Kansas in straight sets later that same day. Then Saturday, October 6th, the Reivers overpowering Graceland. Stephanie Martinez Ortiz, 12-5. Home team playing relaxed with confidence. Sarah Kemp with the kill, 21-12. And then match point. Yulia Barranco says, take that. IDUB takes the first, 25-15.
They're not going to give you some scrappy ball that shouldn't be dug. It's meant to be dug.
The Yellow Jackets dig in the second set. Stephanie Martinez Ortiz, a force with the K, 4-1 Reivers. Jumped out 13-1. On the other side, Kemp with the kill. Everything going the 4th-ranked team in the nation's way. Match point, Sydney Nelson, little redirect. IDUB wins the second set, 25-10. The Reivers having fun. IDUB a block party in the third. Darina Ludikova, 15-10. Match point. Sydney Nelson does the honors as the Reivers take the third set and the match 25-20. IDUB wins its 10th straight.
We're just taking care of things on our side of the net. We're not playing, we're about to score. We're making sure we're taking care of the little things, the fundamentals on our side of the net.
What's the number one thing this team is doing right now that it might not have been a couple of weeks ago?
Confidence. We're all getting our confidence back. Before, we were all coming into games a little hesitant, a little scared to play, and now we're like ready to play, we're ready to come out, we're ready to hit some balls and stuff, so I think that's a big thing.
The 4th-ranked Reivers now sparkling 29-2, and you kind of get the feeling things getting back to where they were.
Reivers!
As one season winds down, another begins to crank back up. Hysterium comes to the Canesville Arena. Well, not actually. See what I mean? On the other side.
What if a disaster strikes without warning? What if life as you know it has completely turned on its head? What if everything familiar becomes anything but? Before a disaster turns your family's world upside down, it's up to you to be ready. Get a kit, make a plan, be informed today. Learn how at ready.gov.
I'm lucky. Let me help you with that. I get to do something I love. It has nothing to do with touchdowns or titles. Everybody bring it in. I get to play a part in the life of someone just starting out. How many of you think homework is just as important as teamwork? I help keep kids in school. Good. And that's the name of the game. My name is LaDainian Thomason. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer. Live United.
What does the world need? What will you become? Iowa Western. The world is waiting.
Fun times at the Canesville Arena. They were taking aim from above and below the rim. The date, October 4th. The event, Hoops Hysteria. It marks the official beginning of the college basketball season. And IWTV student Sean Culligan is on the mark and ready to go.
What better way to tip off the basketball season than with an electric night at Canesville Arena? It's called Hoops Hysteria. Fans get a chance to meet both the Reiver men and women's basketball teams as they go head-to-head in challenges and competitions. The night's events start with a three-point contest. It consists of 4 teams of 2. The 2 final duos are Lakota Go with Jill Walker and Bobby Beckwith teamed with Ryan Bowie. It goes down to the wire, but in the end, Bobby and Ryan win the shootout. Next up, baseline dunk contest between Diuda Samaro and Ty Houghton. Diuda sets the mark to beat first with 20 dunks in a row, and Ty can't keep up. One of his dunks misfires off the rim. Time to get the fans involved with a little knockout. This contest includes 1 member off of every Reiver sports team, mixed in with a few volunteers. Even Coach Morris couldn't resist the chance to help out a little bit. Now on to the main event, the dunk contest. Rules are simple. The 2 best dunkers move to the finale and the best dunk wins. Judges score individual dunks out of 10 with a maximum of 50 points possible, and the dunkers don't hesitate to get flying right away. This dunk by Billy D. Williams at the buzzer gets the crowd's attention with a perfect score. It moves him into the finals against Josiah Coleman. Coleman's first dunk in the finals is an alley-oop from Tavion Palmley that scores him a solid 45 from the judges. Next up, Billy D. Williams, whose score falls just short of his competition. Coleman's last dunk is a reverse, which gives him 40 points. Williams can't beat the mark with the 30, and the slam dunk champion is number 35, Josiah Coleman. I got a chance to ask the coaches what a special night like this means for their respected programs.
Well, I've been waiting all summer for this. I think we got a special team this year, and it seemed like it wouldn't get here quick enough. And now that it's here, I'm real excited about it, and this night was just kicked it off the right way.
Well, first of all, thanks to Jake and Ryan. Did a great job getting this together. It's the first time we've ever had something like this. I think it generates some enthusiasm, gets some students out, gives them a chance to be able to see kind of what we got in store coming up in the season. But yeah, we just started practice this week, and it kind of gets our guys excited, get ready for the first game of the year coming up in November.
For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Sean Culligan.
Thanks, Sean. Now for some Reiver headlines. Hey, not conceded, still undefeated. The 5th-ranked men's soccer team 11-0-1 sink Iowa Lakes, and then Saturday, September 6th, the Reivers knock off Marshalltown 3-2. The 4th-ranked ladies 11-1-1 win all 3 matches on the road, nip Johnson County 4-3 in overtime, and then the next day, also Saturday, September 6th, wiped out Blue River 7-0. Again, everybody's winning. Every IW team is keeping pace with the other. That's a lot of pressure, but no more pressure than the coaches and the players put on themselves. And as far as I'm concerned, the pressure's off. Another show is in the win column. But will we stay undefeated? Tune in next week. For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm J.J. Davis, and as always, I'll see you around.